Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. In today's video, we're going to be showing the Chase Elliott 2021 Hooters Chevrolet Camaro. This is the same paint scheme he's going to be running this weekend at the Brickyard. So, let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Alrighty folks, brand new, out of the good old box, and look at this freaking diecast here, man. This was probably the rarest Chase Elliott car from 2020, and it is dried up like crazy, right? That 2020 Hooters car is over like $30 or $40 already. This one could end up that way. We don't know yet, but if you haven't gotten this car already, make sure to get it, fellas. I got mine at Circle B Diecast. Free shipping code down below you can use, and you'll get free shipping on any orders. $20 or more. Diecastbuffet is the code. Over here to the nose of the diecast, you got the Hooters logo here. Now, the whole car has kind of a satin finish. It's not a true matte finish. It's definitely a satin. It's pretty smooth. But nonetheless, it looks fantastic on this freaking diecast. You got the Elliott logo right there. You got your Chevrolet bow ties. Then you have the Hooters logo. You got the Chevrolet bow tie there. You got, of course, the Hendrick Motorsports decal there. Now, the whole paint scheme is pretty simple. It's a matte black paint job with an orange canopy on top and very, very thin pinstriping, kind of some DEI style pinstriping around the whole car. Very, very sharp. Got the number 9 right there. Got the Sunoco decal. Underneath the splitter is painted black as well as the spoiler is too. So we hit to the left side of this diecast. You can clearly see there's a oopsie here. So the number 9's a little too high up for my liking. That kind of happens. The window piece needs to be pushed up a little bit, but you know what? Sometimes the molded plastic doesn't fit that well together. I do understand that part. So you got the what is this right here? I can't even read it. Cincinnati Industries right there. Simeon's, Mac Tools, Hooters. You got Freightliner, Exalta, and I think Akron's. Or Acorns, whatever they call it. You got Chase Elliott right there. See, the whole decal sheet here, it's all probably one big panel or whatnot. It's a little too raised up. You can see the Kelly Blue Book decals almost on that shark fin. You got the Valvoline logo there. Got the Hooters machine, Napa, American Ethanol, got Universe. You got the Cup Series, Lumar, and Adrenaline Shock. I cannot wait for that Adrenaline Shock diecast. Make sure to go get yours pre-ordered. That one could be a Chase Elliott. I'm not saying it's going to be a grail diecast, but it's certainly going to be one you wish you had. I truly believe. Now, you got a very small NASCAR race car decal, which is really unusual, so that's kind of interesting to note. Like the white Goodyear right there. Side skirts are also painted black, but what a beautiful diecast here, man. And when this car was announced last year, they made, what is this? Okay, I thought that was a tear in the decal. No, it's a lining effect. Oh, goodness. But when they made this diecast, fellas, they made a pink version that ran at the Texas 500 in the fall, which I got to see in person. Then they made this one that ran, I think, at Homestead and somewhere else. This diecast was so freaking popular, it sold out everywhere. They even made an Authentics release down the road. It still could not keep this diecast in stock. So what I'm trying to say is, fellas, is that there is a lot of people who did not get this car last year who are still searching for it. And I think that's a great reason why they kept the paint scheme so similar, because if you didn't get the 2020, you're able to get the 2021, and it's almost identical. So you got the number 9 right there, 1LE ZL1 Camaro, Hooters, HootersOnTheFly.com. You got the Valvoline decal there. A little interesting note right here. So you can see how the whole decals and everything's kind of a satin finish. But look at the spoiler. It's actually glossy. So I don't know if this is a mistake. Maybe they forgot to put... I don't know if they use a dull coat or they spray it on or they brush it on. But maybe they forgot to do the spoiler. I don't know. But another thing is, could that actually be realistic? Because think about it, that's a blade, right? You want to have that panel, that part, to be as smooth as possible. That way the air goes over the car, it glides over, it doesn't create friction, which of course is a funny word for creating drag on the car, slowing it down. So you can kind of look at it from two different ballparks if you really want to. Now, the right side of the car looks a lot better. Unfortunately, we got a freaking bullet hole on the right side, so this thing must have did some Tokyo drifting on Grove Street. But nonetheless, the right side of the car looks so much better if you ignore the baseball-sized hole. Like this one, I don't like the 9 too far up right there. On this side, looks a lot better. Again, if you ignore the Hooters part right there, looks really good. I'm just saying, man, this is a diecast I would absolutely get. Will it dry up? Will this car be a very tough get down the road? Who knows? They could overproduce this thing to the cows come home, or they could underproduce it. You know, that's the thing about diecast collecting. You really never know. That's why I always say pre-order and trying to get. I would recommend trying to get one of every paint scheme. You know, because you just never know. You're gonna look down the road and be like, man, I really wish I could have got this car. I wish I could have got this car, and then you got to deal with, you know, all that. So, over to the roof of the car. I really like this touch. The black number 9 right there with a very soft orange. Not a day glow, not a bright, sharp orange. Just a very soft Hooters orange. That's really what it is. Goes across the A, not the B, but the C pillar. A little bit of an archway right there, like a bridge arch. But I just really like this paint scheme. I like this small panel right here, kind of a tooth or a fang of orange right there. Of course, on the shark fin. Then you have a very small little stripe right here on the roof of the diecast. Get the Hooters logo right there. Such a beautiful diecast. I mean, this really is a well-designed race car. And, of course, you have the Napa Auto Parts decal right there. Great diecast here, guys. Really is. The A-Shock car is significantly better. So if you had to pick between this one or the A-Shock car, I would recommend getting the A-Shock one because it has been years since I can remember we got an energy drink diecast in the Cup Series. So absolutely, I would recommend getting that one. But if you know, I don't know, if you like the Hooters paint scheme more, go for it. I mean, as of yesterday, it was still in stock over there at Circle B. Like I said, this is a hot diecast right now, so they may be sold out now, but I would go check it out. Have the link down below for you fellas. But what a fantastic diecast here. But I'm gonna touch on one more panel here about the boxes with the Chase Elliott stuff. They didn't use the Chase Elliott font, which I'm not a fan of. I wish they would have because it just gives the drivers and the boxes more personality. Could you imagine if they had a Dale Earnhardt Jr. diecast and they never put his signature on it? You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's just a part of that driver, you know. Or if they've made a Kyle Busch diecast, they should put Rowdy on it. That's just me. Somewhere, Rowdy Busch. But I would have loved to see the whole box be that very, you know, very dark black with a small, like, orange pinstriping. I mean, they could have used this same template. They could have made all this gray, all of it black. They could have made the wording red, orange, or white, whatever they wanted. Make this part that Hooters orange. They could have made the box look just like the diecast. Unfortunately, they didn't do that. But you know what? It is what it is, and I'm very thankful to get this car. But absolutely, man, I would give it probably a 9.7 out of 10. A very, very sharp-looking paint scheme. And has he ran this car this year? I think he has. I don't remember which race it was, though. But I hope he continues to have this paint scheme. I think it will look great moving forward in 2022 and 23. So, with all that being said, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And which diecast are you also excited to see reviewed on the channel? I mean, check out, we got some cool diecasts coming out tomorrow. Corey LaJoie, Bubba Wallace diecast tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Of course, this paint scheme is gonna be on track for Sunday's NASCAR race. Make sure you tune in. It's gonna be fun. Have a great one, folks. Diecastbuffet signing off.